Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So it's been 50 days since my last account show and tell in War of the Visions JP, so let's have a look here. And I got Muraga here on my home screen. He looks pretty amazing, right? I think they did a really good job with his 3D model. Maybe now would be a good time to maybe do a quick self-introduction. There might be people new to the game or new to my channel. I play both versions, JP and Global, and so recently I've been getting a lot of questions about stuff related to First Anniversary, like 3-star Esper fights, or how to do EX jobs, or this and that. And most of those questions I've already answered, but it's in previous videos that I did perhaps 4 months ago. So you can use the search function, you can check for that. I also have some versus Yuna PvP stuff. Or you can just scroll back through my history. You can look at 4 months ago and then get a look at what's current now in Global. Alright, but one big change for my account since entering 2021 is that I'm spending less. I'm very proud of myself for that. And I've talked about this before, but it's like when you're first starting out a mobile game, your account is very weak. So you have to put a lot of investment into it. But as time goes on, you hit certain plateaus of strength, and then you don't need to play as hard, you don't need to spend as hard. And I'm definitely at one of the higher plateaus, so my spending's gone down. But in JP still, I see people pulling so hard on every single unit that comes out, and I'm like, oh my god, when are they going to stop? At a certain point, you really do hit diminishing returns. And these people have even better accounts than I do, and yet they keep pulling. I mean, I thank them for supporting the game, but I guess they're doing it to keep up with the PvP meta, or to be like current as far as content creation, and I'm just like, good god. Alright, but as for my account, let's look at vision cards first. I have plenty of them maxed, and they were worth every penny. And then I have these favorited, but I'm not actively working on any of them super hard. I guess if I get a shard select ticket, I'll use them for Bahamut. That's how he's looking there. But even then, I'm kind of like, I don't have a ton of like light element magic users, so I don't really need the card. And then this luck card infuriates me. I got it from the limited time step up for White Day, I think it was. And I bought the shards for it, but then like 4 days into this limited time period, the shards just stopped showing up in the shop at all. So it's stuck at 2 stars here. I'll have to wait till it comes around again since it's limited time in JP. Yet more special treatment for Global. But I'm keeping an eye out for new Vision card releases. They usually come with new characters or like EX jobs for old units. So I'll have to wait and see what I like there. The other day they released the Dwayne Vision card, which would have been good for Sasayaki. But it just wasn't special enough to make me want to pull for it, so I skipped it. Okay, next let's look at Espers, and I love the 3-star Esper fights. Those are some of my favorite types of content. But they keep releasing the 3-star versions faster than I can clear them and then do videos of them, so I still have a lot to do. There's all the new ones, of course, like Phoenix, but like Odin still gotta do Shiva, so yeah, a lot of stuff ahead of me, which is very exciting. Okay, and then there is my equipment, and this is maybe the biggest change from 50 days ago. But I've really been starting to auto-solo the level 100 bosses in raids. So I've been getting lots of recipes, lots of materials. I can almost craft to my heart's content. And recently I made the +5 of the Platinum Helmet, very important for my Sasayaki. I made the +4 of the Brigandine. People were upset because they were saying that this was almost as good as the Platinum Armor, but then they buffed Platinum Armor. But I got the shield type, 20 defense, and then 5 area of effect attack resistance. If you get it to +5, it'll give you 10 AoE resistance. That might be it for armor. And then for Accessories, I made the +4 of the Alexandrite ring. That was very cool. Maybe in the future I'll make the +5. I made the +5 of the Elven Mantle. That's very important as well. Some pierce resistance. I made the +5 of the Chocobo Earring. Let's see, I got the critical, so that'll give me lots of critical, but still a lot of HP. That's nice. It'll give me stun resistance 25, and then for the first 3 turns, HP up 25. This could be good for Drain Force users. Alright, then finally, let's look at units. Let's see how this is going. And I guess we can look at EX jobs first. So let me sort by level. And let's see, I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Okay. In JP, after 2 months after EX jobs, I had maybe 6 characters with EX jobs, and I found that that was plenty to clear all PvE content. That was including Tower as well. So PvE content, at least, power creep has not gotten out of control. In PvP, of course, you are competing against the player next to you, so the meta is up to them. But PvE, at least, yes. And then for all of these characters, do I regret taking any of them to EX jobs? Maybe Shiruma here. She is an MR unit. She's really, really good. She has a great reputation. People call her a UR in disguise. But I just never use her. But she got the bingo board. And then like anytime that I start a bingo board, I really want to finish it. So they got me there. They got my materials. She does have a good Trustmaster though, that can give you 8/ resistance, so I like her for that. I really should use her more, but later when they do the Lightning selection quests, I'll definitely be able to get good use of her out of there. Otherwise, I've enjoyed using pretty much all of these guys. Maybe the next one that I'm kind of regretting is Erude. But he's great in Tower. He's very, very strong in Tower. Lots of damage in there. Okay, next, here are the characters that I am working on. One UR, and that is Hyper Helena, and then a bunch of MRs. These are all the MRs, actually, that I have not maxed, so I've maxed all of the other ones. And then it's getting close to 2 months since her release, and I should have her done. Done meaning taken to EX jobs by then. And she's still on top of the meta, and probably the team of Mont, Helena, and Dwayne is the premier PvP team that can't really consistently be countered, except by the new Mua, or by a mirror match, of course. They are all cost 100 units, which makes me sad. And it's looking more and more like they are moving towards Hatcher units being cost 100 or 90, and then handout units being cost 80 or lower. I hope this thing of the top PvP team being all cost 100 units is just a phase that ends soon, but I have a bad feeling about it. People in Global have been endlessly hyping mono-element teams for PvP, but no, cost 100 teams are looking more like the future. And then unless it's solidly, or unless they permanently lower the price of cost 100 unit shards, I'm not going to go for any more cost 100 units, so I might be power crept out of the top levels of PvP, which is too bad, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, because I refuse to pay full price for the double cost shards. My only hope is that I'm not power crept out of PvE someday. One of the things I'm excited about most in War of the Visions are the selection quests, which take mono-element teams of MR rarity or lower. And I got Camilo to 115, and I'm thrilled about that. And I'm currently working on Muraga. And then I thought I would show all of my lower rarity teams, and then just kind of think about how ready I am for the different elements. And I would like a healer and a tank and like a couple of attackers for every element. But since every element only has like 6 to 8 units to choose from anyway, if an element doesn't have a healer, for example, they won't design the selection quests, so you must have a healer. And then like Earth, for example, doesn't really have any magic tanks, so I don't expect these Muraga quests to have a ton of magic damage coming my way. But here's fire. I have Seymour and then Adorado up to 99, so I just need to level them, and I'll be in okay shape for the selection quest there. Ice, there's only the 5 units, so I have to level up everybody to get ready for that. I still need to get these shards for Cheru. And then for wind, here is how that is looking. I'll probably level up Dario, still have to get his shards. And then earth, this is who I'm using at the moment. I still have to beat 8, 9, and 10 of the selection quests. 1 through 6 I found, they're very easy, you can just auto them. But then 7, you can beat it with auto, but there are missions in there that you want to do maybe manual play to clear. And then 8, 9, and 10, I think you definitely want to do manual play. Alright, here's lightning, lots of characters here, and I have enough to do a team actually. But probably again, I want a tank, so Lavius here, I want to level her up. Okay, and then water. Still need a little bit work here. Severo, he has a very good reputation. He just got his EX job recently, but he's a pretty good counter to Megamont, actually. I think with Krace, I want to take her to EX jobs. She looks like an interesting character. Okay, here's Light. This is the team that I used to get Camilo. That took some doing, wasn't able to get all missions, but yeah, maybe I'll go back and do that someday. And then here's Dark, very few units here too, but I've maxed everybody except for Titus here, so yeah, a little bit of work there. Okay, so that is the state of my JP account after 500 days. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.